Hello there, my name is Cynthia Wakio, and today we are discussing performance appraisals and the employment law. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Cynthia.
So when doing performance appraisals, are there laws that are mandatory to consider?
Yes, indeed. Performance management, it's not only a management process, but it's also a legal process in the sense that should you terminate someone on account of poor performance, and then they go to the courts, it's for you as an employer, you'll be required to produce evidence that indeed you took them through a performance management process. So unfortunately, most of organizations, some of them, either they don't follow the due process or they don't have the proper records. So indeed, performance management is something that HR managers, any other person in decision-making position, they should really take it seriously because it has a legal implication. Yeah.
What happens when this is not put into consideration?
Before even we look at what happens, what are some of the things that someone needs to have in place for this to for an employer to say they have a watertight case on why they should let Cynthia go on account of poor performance? Number one, there should be KPIs. For example, what have you agreed upon? What is Cynthia supposed to achieve, either on a monthly basis, half yearly, or annual? So the court is not interested. You can have KPIs which are on a day-to-day basis, or you can have someone on weekly or monthly basis. And then from those KPIs, has this person been appraised? And appraisal, it doesn't have to be a formal process. All you need to prove is that there's documentation that indeed Cynthia was given feedback in terms of her performance, and she was given a chance, to be able to explain why is she not able to perform to the expected standard. And that is where a PIP comes in, a performance improvement plan comes in. And then if you're being put under a PIP and then also you don't improve, then the employer can take any action on you, which includes termination. Yeah. So that is the due process in a nutshell.
Yeah. And what risks does the employer expose themselves when they don't do that?
Brilliant. So if you don't follow that process, then any termination you do as an employer will be termed as unfair termination. It's as simple as that. So if you go to a court of law, and that is why I said it's a legal document, you need to have proof that you appraised this person, there were KPIs, they did not meet these KPIs. I put them through a PIP depending on the terms of engagement. For example, if it's someone who's been with you for 1 year, you can put them PIP for a month. If it's someone who's under probation, a week or 2 weeks. Yeah. So if you don't do that, any termination you do, you'll be deemed as unfair termination.
Yeah. And how can now employers or managers ensure compliance in this process?
Very good question. I think at the end of the day, it's first to understand the importance of performance management. It's not because you are fearing to be taken to court, but I believe if you have a robust performance management system in place, it will help you meet your goals. It will bring clarity for both the employee and the employer, because if I know these are my KPIs, if I know this is what is expected of me, why won't I be able to perform? But you find that many managers and employers, they don't empower the employees with that. So the director, the business owner, the manager, they know what is supposed to be done, obviously because they're more experienced, or they're even the founders of the company, but they assume that the staff knows what is expected of them, but that's not the reality. Yeah. So I believe don't just do performance management because there's an employment law there that will come after you, but just do it because you first and foremost, you want to improve the operations of your business, and you want to be able to meet your goals, whether it's revenue, whether it's making sure you have employees who know what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you too.
Thank you for watching. If you'd like to empower your managers to ensure that they get the performance management right, please click on the link below. Thank you, and see you next time.